Back with you today. Today, I'm going to talk about wood furniture versus synthetic furniture, and that can go for shotguns or rifles, and even handguns to a certain extent. But mainly focusing on like shotguns and rifles with synthetic or wood furniture on. Um, Before I show you some of these different guns with the different material, um, pretty much a lot of my guns are going to be synthetic, as you may see in the videos, and that's because of the way I use my firearms. A lot of them I use either on duty, 3-gun matches, or take them out into at the range, and we'll just shoot them all day. It could be raining, it could be muddy, and they get through around in a lot of those conditions. I don't want to take nice wood guns out there. And that's one of the reasons that I'm going to tell you that if you do certain things with your firearms, you may not want wood. Even though you can get a very nice looking wood gun, a very beautiful gun, you take it out and it gets wet, it gets muddy, the water gets soaked into the wood, it can rot, it can have stuff like that happen to it. Also, I've had wood furniture before on shotguns, and it was actually my Remington 870, and the stock cracked on it. And I don't know how many slugs I had fired that day, but it did eventually crack on me, and I'm not sure if it was from the slugs or something else, but the gun wasn't banged or dropped or abused that day, so I'm thinking it was from that. And you get wood, all wood isn't the same. So you can get cheap wood and it may mess up on you. You may get some expensive wood and it's good to go. But if you take wood through brush, or the woods, or banging against rocks or something, if you're hunting with it, that's another thing. A lot of people use rifles and shotguns for hunting purposes. You take that nice wood gun out there that looks real good, you might mess it up, and you don't want to mess it up. So I'll show you this gun here. And this is this unload. I've checked all these before the video. It's a single shot 20 gauge. It's a Volunteer Arms shotgun that my grandpa left me, and it's right at 100 years old, or maybe 95, right about that. It was made in the 20s, and it's got wood furniture on it. I don't know how good you can see the wood furniture there, but it's been pretty good condition for being that old. I had to redo the inside of this here. Now pop that off. Had to rework some of the inside of this Forend. It got rotten over time. But he took pretty good care of this gun. And the wood, it's got small cracks in it here, but for being that old, it still works. And I don't shoot it very much anymore, but it still works. So that just shows if you take care of your wood, it's going to last. Now, he hunted with it, so it's got plenty of nicks and scratches and dings in it, and get banged up against stuff. But other than that, it's good. And that's really what you're looking at when you're looking at wood. You're looking at if you want to bang it up or get it dinged up or not. All right, this is the Remington 870. That he did have the wood on it, but this is synthetic. And I'll show you that part right there. Synthetic. It's got a good texture to it. It's very durable. It's going to last a lot longer than wood will most of the time. If you ding that up or get scratches on that, it doesn't matter as much. I've had this shotgun in mud, water. It's been hit against rocks, trees, laid in the back of a truck pretty hard, and no real problems with it. No scratches much or anything like that. You just know that it's not gonna mess it up, and if it does, it doesn't matter, because it's just black synthetic, and it's not a beautiful wood that you wouldn't want to mess up. But that's just a couple of examples of shotguns there. I have a rifle sitting over there. It's wood also. My grandpa left me that one also, and it's in pretty good shape, but it's only about 30 years old. And wood is fine. I'm not saying don't get wood, but I'm just saying if you use your gun outdoors for hunting, I would say for duty use, for competition, Anything where your gun's gonna could get in mud, water, or get messed up, I would go synthetic. And that's just my personal opinion. I'm just saying that because I don't want you to go out and buy a nice wood gun, even though they are beautiful sometimes, and then get it messed up, and then realize, oh, should have got synthetic. But hope you like this video. Hope it helps you out a little bit if you're kind of debating on whether or not to get synthetic or wood or not. Also, synthetic's cheaper, usually. That's another plus. Say cheaper at it, pretty durable. So if you want to subscribe to the channel, I have new content coming out. And until then, y'all have a good one.